At the starting lineup, selected by Valverde. Ter Stegen in goal, Semedo, Piqué, Lenglet and Junior Firpo at the back. Busquets playing in midfield with Arthur Melo, by Calleja, the Villarreal manager. Sergio Asenjo in goal at the back. Ruben Peña, Albiol, Pau Torres, Quintilla, Iborra playing in front of the back four. Albiol. Artur returning it to Busquets, a typical Busquets ball into Messi. Messi controls and on the turn drives it firmly into the side net.
Messi a lift, or doesn't he need that sort of thing now?
Cazorla with the corner. Played into the far post. Iborra failed to get there. Albiol did. Couldn't keep the
best player of the year last year. Maybe this is the time to rest, but Sergio Roberto being in the team surprises neither you nor me.
Here comes the corner, what a finish! And it's Antoine Griezmann! For the third time celebrating a goal in La Liga in the Camp Nou. Huge smile on the Frenchman's face. Leo Messi with the service from the corner flag. A neat little run from Griezmann. Flicks the ball beyond the reach of Asenjo. 5 minutes on the clock and it's Barcelona 1, Villarreal 0. Exactly the kind of start Ernesto Valverde will, I don't know if will have prayed for, but will certainly have been hoping for. Lovely finish from Griezmann.
It's absolutely exceptional, and it's notable for something beyond the fact, well, two things. One, no tinsel this time for Griezmann, as he celebrated his goal at the other end last time he scored in this stadium. But that is a goal that Barca almost never score. That front post run and header, not since the day.
Him on the other side. Busquets there, finding Leo Messi. Still Messi, lost his... Oh, still Messi regains his footing. Griezmann. Now Suarez, first time back to Artur. Artur's crossed to the far post where Sergio Roberto. It's clear that Messi feels comfortable with Sergio Roberto on the park. Is Griezmann. He's got Firpo outside him. Firpo's cut back. Suarez. There seems to be something more positive about Antoine Griezmann's movement off the ball tonight and the passes he's looking for when he has it. Artur tries a shot! Oh my goodness me! Artur Melo makes it 2-0. Sergio Asenjo didn't see that until the ball was rippling the back of the net. The one thing they asked Artur for, can we have some more goals from you, please? And if that's his response, my oh my, what a thunderbolt from the Brazilian. Barca 2, Villarreal 0.
I don't think anybody in yellow expected that this man would shoot. He's not famous for it. I don't think anybody in yellow expected that a man of that size had this power. It's his second goal of the season. The last one was from much closer in when he hauled the coals out to the fire away at El Sadar against Osasuna. This is without doubt the most backed.
Peña over the top. Gerrard failing to get there. Another break. Lovely ball from Suarez. Griezmann looks up. Messi running to the near post. Good move from Messi.
To say it was a calf muscle injury which kept him out. It was vaguely at the back of his leg, but it didn't seem to be his calf.
Ontiveros with a cross. And Ter Stegen, two minds about it.
Lighted. I think they'd like to give him 20-25 minutes tonight. I would bet.
Messi with a free kick. It wasn't too far away from Gerard Piqué. Collected by Sergio Asenjo.
The two of Kwesi and Gerard were on the run.
Here's Messi. Plays it inside to Artur. He turns and tries to square it for Suarez. Give confidence and intelligence. Here's Cazorla. He's got options. Gerard Moreno cuts it square towards Chukwueze. Hits it really, really firmly. Intercepted by Sergio Roberto. This a powerful run by Pau. Collected now by Chukwueze. The whistle's gone. The offside flag was raised. Ontiveros. Ontiveros again on the ball. Iborra. Nice ball. Cazorla. He's going to try a shot. Oh! Take that, Santi Cazorla, the genius. Says to Artur Melo, anything you can do, I can do better or just about as well. This is why The neutral fan of La Liga Santander is so much in love with Santi Cazorla. What a finish. Marc-Andre ter Stegen saw it, moved to try and block it, but it flew past the German keeper, and Villarreal pulled one back. Interesting.
Yeah, there is a Santi clause, and what's more, Artur and Santi are in high society. Anything the Brazilian can do, this man can do better.
Dembélé again. Oh, look at the pace of Dembélé there. The cross into the far post, Griezmann can't connect. And it's played out. And Antoine Griezmann becomes the second Barcelona player to see a yellow card for this challenge on Samu Chukwueze, and he can't have any arguments about that one, Graham.
None whatsoever. It's interesting to see the way in which Dembélé used the ball. He and Griezmann are tight. They won the World Cup together. They're close friends. They enjoy Griezmann. No Messi there means that Dembélé doesn't always have to be looking for the leader with his passes.
Chukwueze squares it! And Cazorla frustrated by Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Gerard Moreno starting that, aided and abetted by Samu Chukwueze. The ball cut in square for Cazorla, again given time and space, Graham, to arrive just inside the Barca box. He tries to place it beyond.
That chat with the fitness man that Valverde had was to ask for advice. For those who don't follow Barca closely,
Artur puts it through the middle to Suarez, who's offside. Seco out and blocking just in. Busquets. Sergio Roberto. Dembélé. Gets it onto the left foot, then onto the right, cuts it into Suarez, who miscues it, and that's exactly why Ousmane
Dembélé is that these modern footballers float all about. But I think by Stegen standards, he'll have wanted to do much better there.
It's Chukwueze. He's got Cazorla again with him. A little bit slow to see him, but Cazorla was an absolutely brilliant vision from Cazorla. Chukwueze not with the greatest finish.
Athlete, and he has such ability.
Floated over towards Griezmann, intercepted by Ruben Peña. That's a good challenge by Junior Firpo. Griezmann returns the ball to him. Firpo cuts it across.
Very good.
Pau Torres there to block it and send it over the crossbar.
And can we commend the referee, the Burgos chair?
Convince the faithful that he carries that Barca gene. Chukwueze's shot is blocked. Comes to him again. He finds it Cambi. It Cambi cuts it back. Piqué with the block and the clearance. And
first time pass to Suarez normally, but he's behind his man. This was not a bread and butter block. That had to be made by Longley. Piqué reads this perfectly.
Defence. Here's Gerard Moreno. Gets away from Longley. He's got options to his left. It Cambi. Cuts it back onto his right foot, tries the shot, and wins a corner for Villarreal.
Yes, now, if Barcelona don't produce a good deal better performance, there's a threat of a draw.
That's a good run, and the save forced from ter Stegen by newcomer Moi Gomez, showing first yellow card for a Villarreal player as Firpo gets in the box, cuts it back to Suarez. De Jong. It's collected by Firpo. He finds Ansu. He wanted it back. Ansu going all the way. A little bit fortunate for that one to find Griezmann. Ansu is offside, but he's got the fans on their feet all right.
That's it, exactly right. You could hear him being coached from the sideline. They were asking him to do doggy runs, chase, work, help press. It wasn't actually his pressure that won the ball, and he's off by a half step. But he's brought vitality already and electricity to what was a walking performance. And that ain't despite Valverde saying it just means that there's another player playing in his place. It looks as if the club have said, son, don't you want to move and help us gain some money?
Ansu, good ball into Firpo, it falls to Ansu again. Oh, what a cheeky chap he is. He just does not care, does he?
No, and it isn't just the ball that's under his control. He seems to be totally happy that time and space stops and sort of physics do what he wants them to do. It's magical to watch any player doing that. But
okay, it's a good ball. Ansu, still Ansu. What? Down he goes, and referee not. What's he doing?
At first,
he's going to have a listen, I think.
At first viewing, I think Ansu gets his feet. Busquets is helping with the Marcel mimes.
Back to fire it all away, or is it him moving away and leaving it for Griezmann? It's got to be Griezmann, surely. It's going to be Piqué. What? Brilliantly saved by Asenjo, but Gerard Piqué kept it on target, maybe a little bit centred. We won't say that. The old ground is De Jong. Trying some nice footwork there, and Ansu Fati helping out. Ansu getting away from Ruben Peña. De Jong with him, still Ansu, and he saw Dembélé arriving and tried to make that pass. To Melo, finding De Jong, now Dembélé. De Jong making the run, Dembélé trying to cut it back, it falls to Griezmann! Off balance, the ball bouncing. It's presumably the final touch of the game. Yes, it is. As the full-time whistle goes, Barcelona ending, if not on a high point, certainly on a note of confidence. It's 2-1 to Barcelona, their third consecutive home win this season.